First question here, 2 on the front. Come up here to the front, please. Chris, in this.
Chris. Chris Haynes, Cleveland.com. Bro, there was a play, a stretch. You guys were at the Warriors at the charity strike. Miss, they got a couple offensive rebounds at that point. I remember you motioned over. It seemed like you asked to get a big in that situation. Can you talk about how difficult that was for you guys to play small and those offensive rebounds and always come up with them?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, no matter who's on the floor, we got to come up with that rebound. And, that's what it is. We just had to come up with the rebound no matter if Double T or Mozzie are not in the game. We still got to come up with those rebounds. It's just, that just can't happen at the free throw line.
In the back. Go ahead, Josh.
Josh Weir from the Canton Repository. LeBron, JR got off to the good start. I think he hit 4 of his first 7 threes there, and then he went quiet again. What do you think happened with him? Was that just the game kind of flowed away from him, or what did you see happen with him?
I mean, I don't know what happened with him. I mean, we kept going to him. He just missed some shots. He came out aggressive, which we wanted him to do. We kept finding him. He started off well. He just cooled down. And, so it's a make-or-miss league. He took some great shots. Some of them, was in a rhythm. Some of them, some of the after he hit a few, he loves to go to the heat check, and we all okay with that, and he just missed them.
Joe in the front.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. For LeBron and Tristan, LeBron, you gave, I would say, everything you had there, 40, 14, and 11, and you still come up short. For both of you, how do you cope with that? When you have games like that, you guys usually win.
Well, you cope with it by understanding it's just one game and looking at the opportunity we have on Tuesday to force a Game 7. Obviously, for myself, I want to do whatever it takes to help our team win, and I haven't been able to do that the last 2. So hopefully I could do a better job coming in on Tuesday. We all as a unit can do a better job, and we'll be fine.
Piggyback what LeBron said. Watch film and just look at areas we could do better at. For me, rebound a little better, guard my man a little better, and just don't have mental breakdowns. But like you said, you gotta go home and get a win and force a Game 7.
CSN Bay Area. This is for LeBron. Obviously, like you just said, you guys will be on cusp of elimination on Tuesday, but obviously you don't want the Warriors celebrating on your home floor. So how do you rally your teammates, and what will be your message to them before Game 6?
Well, we don't want them celebrating at all. No matter if it's on our home floor or their home floor. So we've come this far, and we've been very good at home. And we have to understand why we weren't good in Game 4. We had a lack of energy, we had a lack of effort in a lot of areas in Game 4, and we can't repeat that, or they will raise the trophy for sure.
Front row left.
Ben Osborne, Slam Magazine. LeBron and Tristan both. You guys had pretty much avoided a Stephen Curry explosion till tonight, and really kind of the fourth quarter. Anything you guys could on, or just talk about what it's like to when he kind of heats up like that.
Well, he's one of the best shooters in our league. Coach Priest does every night. Have a high hand. He's gonna make tough shots. He took a couple shots he made on me, a couple tough threes, but we gotta contest, and we gotta meet him, at half forward and make it physical for him and just make it tough for him. And I guess your word, he exploded, quote unquote, but we just gotta do better. And it's not just Delhi's all of y'all gotta help him. The bigs gotta help him and get out of his hands.
I mean, I thought he was great. I mean, you tip your hat off to a guy like that. I mean, he missed 7 threes. I don't know if it was any of them not contested. Hand in his face, falling, step backs off the dribble. I'm okay with that. We're okay with that. I mean, you tip your hat to a guy who makes shots like that. He's the guy that can do it in our league. He's the best shooter in our league. So that's not why we lost. I mean, we give up 18 fast break points. We give up 15 second chance points. Steph was special, obviously, but him hitting those step back threes is not why we lost the game.
Brian, back right.
Brian Mahoney, Associated Press. The fourth quarter has gone their way pretty well the last 2 games. Is it fatigue, the depth thing, or is it just execution problems? What's going on those last couple nights?
Well, I think tonight, obviously, Steph got it going. He hit some huge shots, which kept us at bay. Got a couple offensive rebounds that that didn't work our favor. We needed our best defensive quarter tonight in the fourth quarter, and we didn't get it. We gave up 31 points in the fourth. Some of them was free throws, but a lot of them was, them just breaking us down. So we got to do better with that.
Howard, on the right.
Howard Beck with Bleacher Report. LeBron, over here. You said hopefully you can do a little more the next game out. How much more can you possibly do given what you've been putting in this series? And do you recall ever having to extend yourself this far in a series?
I don't know. I don't put a ceiling on what I can do. I don't know. Tonight I gave up 2 offensive rebounds. One of our both in the first half. One to Harrison Barnes, which allowed him to get an and-one with Iguodala with a left-hand trick shot. I had turnovers. A couple miscues defensively. I got to be better. I don't know. Like I said, I don't put a ceiling on what I'm capable of doing. I know I'm shouldering a lot of the burden, but it is what it is.
Fourth row towards the center.
Here, Afghanistan best, Tarek Majidity. LeBron, you be playing a lot more comfortable this final series. There was, I think you had a behind-the-back layup where you went up, and then you're making crazy threes. Do you feel a lot less pressure this finals run just because you are undermanned and you had some injuries as opposed to previous years?
Nah, I feel confident because I'm the best player in the world. That's simple.
But in regards to pressure with the games playing, do you feel as if this finals team and this is a little less?
Nah, it's the finals. Something you dream of when you're a kid. And for me, I put the work in every single day, either when you guys are there or when you guys are not there. Some of our riders see me. They know how much work I put into it. And I give everything to my teammates. And when you're true to game, it doesn't matter if it's a regular season game, a finals game. You just go out and trust what you put into the game, and you live with the results. So shouldn't be crazy when you make threes, though. It's just a shot.
In particular, the half-court one, the almost half-court one, that was somewhat crazy.
Okay.
Would you agree?
All right.
Dave here in the front.
David Greneman, ESPN.com, for LeBron and Tristan. LeBron, you mentioned give up some offensive rebounds and the second chance points that they got as a team. You guys usually are doing that to other teams. And was there any sort of a deflated feeling when they were able to keep coming up with those offensive rebounds?
When you go against a high offensive power team like this, you get them to miss. It's very deflating when they get a second point or a second chance crack. Even when they don't make it, they're looking for those 3-pointers. They're looking for Clay and Steph when they get offensive rebounds. So it's very deflating. But we just got to do a better job of hitting bodies, coming up with the ball. And if they're going to get offensive rebounds because they shoot a lot of jump shots and a lot of long rebounds. But when that happens, you get a matchup very quickly and not allow them to make shots.
And Tristan, what's it like being on the other end of that? 'Cause usually you're doing that to other teams.
Yeah, like LeBron said, it is definitely deflating to our defense. But, like you said, they take some tough shots that, you don't see too often. So we got to find their man, box him out. And, if it's not the bigs grabbing the rebounds, guards come. So we just got to all collectively, grab rebounds and, push it back on them in transition.
Emilio in the middle.
Emilio Perez, Top Deportes, LeBron. Do you feel that at this moment of the series, this roster, the roster guys have right now, do you remember like those Cavaliers X teams where you had to do it all, but it wasn't enough? Your previous Cavaliers teams?
Nope. We're going on with Game 6. We got enough to win it. We protect home. We're about Tuesday first, but we protect home like we've been capable of doing. We're Game 7.
So it's different.
I feel confident.
All right.
Any other questions? Last one here in the front. On one.
Kel Dansby, BSO. LeBron, do you feel like the smaller lineup hurt you guys defensively tonight? The Golden State Warriors shot 48% against you guys.
Well, there's a lot of things that hurt us tonight. Steph being one of them. That had nothing to do with going small. I think we was much more active tonight than we were in Game 4. And the shots, some of the shots that they made, like I said, some of the shots that Steph made, you got to tip your hat to a guy like that. I mean, he's between, behind, crossover, step back threes with a contest. You're okay with that. That had nothing to do with us being small. When we don't get back in transition, those are things we can clean up. When we give up offensive rebounds on free throws, those are things that we can clean up. Those are things that hurt you, but it had nothing to do with us being small. Who's ever in the game need to do their job, do it at a high level, to us ability, and